Hello everyone, I am Vesper the Evening Star, and I'll be your host today here on Vesper's Fanfiction Time. Today we are going to be reading Chapter 2 of Something Entirely New. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Chapter 2. Lieutenant, do you believe in ghosts? Summary. Zuko wants to know if ghosts are real. Zuko trusts his mother and uncle. He really does. But every time he wants to ask them about Kyoshi, his stomach fills with butterflies and his heart races. He chickens out every time. It's driving him mad. So when Loon 10 finally stops by to visit his family, Zuko can finally ask him a question he's been dying to get answered. They sit in the guest room of the palace. The bed is made with the red silk tucked in the corners and the heavy curtains drawn back from the windows with metal pins that let the sunshine in. He sits in the chair by Lieutenant's desk that's littered with parchment and charcoal. He wants to wear his hair like father, but he would have to settle for a simple ponytail. Lieutenant, do you believe in ghosts? He asks as Lieutenant's fingers snag and separate a tangle. He pauses for a moment before responding. There are spirits all around us, cousin. The spirit of the wind, the earth, the water, and fire. Agni. Ghosts are a more personified way that people view spirits. Zuko homes in false understanding. Lieutenant must be able to read his mind because he says, "There's more on your mind." His tone is soft, yet curious. As he sets the brush down, reaching for a red ribbon to hold the hair together, he doesn't pry, but leaves the statement open in the air. Well, can people, not all, but some people see these, spirits? Lieutenant can see how Zuko twists his index finger in his lap, as if he's asking something that's a crime. He ties the ribbon, tucking the free end into itself, before moving to face his young cousin. He kneels down, bending his head, making sure he meets the golden eyes filled with uncertainty. Some people do see spirits, but most of the time, they tend to be very ugly, he says, scrunching his nose in disgust. Zuko gasps at that, his posture suddenly straightening up as he nearly yells, "Miss Kyoshi isn't ugly. She's very pretty and tall. He cuts himself off by slamming his hand on his mouth, eyes wide as he realizes what he said. Instead of Lieutenant looking at like he's crazy, he has a soft, almost knowing smile on his face. Pray tell, does this Kyoshi seem to be a spirit? Zuko looks around before his eyes land on something. No, someone by Lieutenant. Behind him. Lieutenant resists the urge to look behind him as his cousin's eyes stay on it before going back to him. Yes, but sometimes she doesn't make any sense. Zuko's mouth opens as if he's going to say more, but abruptly shuts it. What do you mean? Just, she talks of impossible things and things that scare me. Lieutenant's eyes furrow together, smile dropping slightly, making Zuko shift in his chair uncomfortably. What kind of things? He forces himself to ask, ignoring the shiver that runs down his spine. He watches as Zuko looks down, still twisting his finger. The question hangs heavy in the air, waiting. Zuko? I think we should go, he states abruptly, standing up from his chair, briskly walking to the door. The turtle ducks have a new brood that are going to hatch soon. They could have hatched today. Mother is probably waiting for me. The carved door is open and shut. Only the creak of the hinges filled Lieutenant's ears. He stands up, about to push the chair into the desk, when he notices something. What could have been dust that isn't wiped away when he brushes his foot in the area is something else. The more he stares, the more he gets confused. Wait. Is that a crack? The unyielding stone floor, not covered by carpet, is cracked. Not a simple crack, but a deep one, as if a earthbender was there, in the same spot Zuko was. How odd. His mind quickly forgets about the fact that Zuko used we instead of himself. Maybe he wanted Lieutenant to come with him. So this chapter is super short. I still think I'm going to post it, just in case. Chapter 3 is kind of short, but it's longer. But yeah, as always, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Super short but brief, but sometimes you just want like a brief update and not anything big. Sorry if you just heard noises just now. But yeah, as always, have a good day, good afternoon, good night, have a good everything, and I will see y'all next time. Mwah. Bye.